Let's get rid of these pieces of shit. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be replacing my 46-year-old leaf springs with a set of Calvert Racing split mono leafs. And I also picked up their Caltracs traction bar setup. And before I start, I just want to clarify, this is not a how-to video. I'm just going to insert some clips while I work, and then of course show you the finished product. Alright guys, so I got the old springs out and I got the new ones in. Something I will share with you is when you're taking the old springs out on these Mopars, you got to unbolt these 4 nuts that hold the front hanger assembly, and that's how you take the front part of the leaf spring out. But what I did is I just cracked that nut loose on the front spring hanger so that it was loose when I take the whole assembly out. And what I did is I just took the nuts off of here, dropped the front of the spring down, and then slid it off the back hanger stud, and the whole thing comes out. And then I won't go too much into assembling the Caltracs on the new spring, because this kit comes with pretty detailed color instructions. So, all right guys, well, this is where we're at now. Got the leaf springs installed, the Caltracs installed. They're not adjusted yet, but I'll have to do that when the car is on the ground. There is one thing I want to show you, which pertains to the shock mount. The factory brackets have this stud coming out of it. There. See, the factory leaf spring pad or U-bolt bracket, whatever you want to call it, has the shock mount on it, and the new Caltrac bracket doesn't. So you're gonna have to use a bolt and a nut instead of the factory mounting for the shocks. In the back here, I ended up switching back to the KYB shocks and took the load level coilovers off, because these new split mono leaves, they say raise the car an inch. So if that's the case, I won't need to use those old coilovers. And just real quick, this is how you adjust them. You just twist this bar and it raises and lowers that pin. So once the weight of the car is on the ground, you just twist this bar until this pin contacts the top of the spring, and then turn another quarter turn to preload them. All right guys, as you can see, she's back on the ground. I did jounce the front suspension, but the torsion bars aren't all the way settled yet in the front. And I jounced the rear suspension quite a few times. But it is definitely higher in the rear than it was. Right before I started this, I took a measurement, and it was 21 1/4 from the ground to just where the fend quarter starts. And right now, she is sitting at right about 23. So far, that's about 1.75 inches higher. I'm sure these springs are going to settle in a little bit. So I'll bet it'll be probably about 1.5 inches difference. I like it. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And next video is going to be a test drive. See how these Caltracs work. I'll probably try to mount the GoPro underneath the car somehow so I can get some footage of it, how they work. Anyway, take care, guys. Have a great day.